Hello friends, welcome back to VTV Learning. I am Vivek Tamilarasan. Today we are going to see how to import data into Power BI and create visualization in Power BI. Before we begin, please ensure you have installed the latest version of Power BI Desktop. To check the Power BI Desktop version, click on Help, then About. A dialog box will pop up with the detailed information. First, we will see on how to import data in Power BI. I am going to upload this file into Power BI. It contains serial number, username, date, and the respective work hours. Usually, when you want to connect data, you have to click on Home, Get Data. Post clicking on the icon, you will get a drop down with few apps. To view more, just click on More option here. Now you will see all available options to import data into Power BI. Let me cancel this. I have to load Excel file. Let me show you what are all the options available to load Excel file here. First, you have the option in Report View. Second, you have the option in Home tab. Then third, in Get Data, you have the Excel workbook. You shall click on any of the Excel icon to load the Excel file. I'm going to click on the one which is available in the Report View. Let me click on that. Post clicking, it will open a dialog box to find the file. Here you need to navigate to the right path where the file is located and click Open. Navigator window will pop up like this. Here you need to select the sheet. Let me show you the Excel file. Towards down we have two sheets. One is attendance and another one is sample. The same thing is shown in the navigator window. Here you need to select the one which you want to import in Power BI. You just need to click on the checkbox here, and if you want to select multiple tabs, you can select multiple. So here I just need only one, which is attendance data. So let me select that one alone. Post clicking on the attendance data, you can see towards right I have the sample view of the table. Post selecting the sheet, at the bottom you have two options. One is load, another one is transform data. Let me explain the difference between load and transform data. Load means you import the data completely into Power BI without any modification. Due to this, the file size will increase and it affects the performance of the report. But in transform data, it will take you to the Power Query editor window where you will be able to do cleaning and transformation. It means you can remove unwanted column and other transformation like combining multiple sheets from different location, merging data, append data, format, etc. I just told only few, but a lot are there. We will see each topic one by one in detail in the upcoming video. By applying transformation, you will load only the required data into Power BI. This helps optimizing the performance of your report. First, let me load directly into Power BI so that you will understand it better. The data has been loaded into data pane. Towards right, you can see the table name, attendance. When you expand the attendance, you will see the list of column names or header names. Let me show you the transform data option. Now I'm going to click on transform data. The Power Query editor window has been opened now. You can see the file is loaded here for transformation. Towards right, we have the predefined step that has been applied automatically when you load the file. First, name the data that is loaded here. Since I already have the name as attendance, I'm just mentioning attendance data. This is the proper approach that helps when you deal with multiple sources. I have chosen this simple data to load into Power BI, but we will see a challenging scenario in the upcoming video. Let me explain the steps applied here. First, source. In this step, it will show you from where you have loaded the file. You can see the exact path where the file resides. Next, navigation. From that, which sheet that we have selected. Here I have selected attendance sheet, so that is shown in the formula bar. Next, promoted headers. This step will promote the headers available in the data. Example, in previous step, you can see the header is available on the first row. And when it comes to the third step, promoted headers, those headers have been promoted automatically to the each column. Fourth step, that is changed type. This is one of the important steps. By applying this step, you are confirming that the entire column contains only specific data type. Example, in previous step, you can see on each column header, you have ABC123. That means it has not identified the exact data type of the column. But in the next step, you can see a serial number have been updated with 123, which is a number data type, and next one is text data type, and the date, it automatically updated the calendar date data type, and finally work hours, it's a number data type. In order to change the data type, you can click on this particular icon and you can see the list of data type that is available here. The same has been updated in the formula tab. You can see here I don't require the serial number column, hence I'm going to delete it. For that, just click on the particular column, right click, then click on remove. The column has been removed, and towards right you can see a new step has been applied, which is remove columns. This is one of the cleaning step, so that we will ensure we are loading only the proper data which is required in Power BI. So always it is recommended to use transform option to ensure you are loading only the actual data that is required for creating a report or dashboard. I hope you have understood the difference. I'm going to click on close and apply now. Data has been loaded towards right, you can see, and when I expand the table, you can see only 3 columns because I have removed serial number. Post loading data, by default the view will be in report view, and towards up you can see we have few options available in the ribbon: home, insert, modeling, etc. Let me click on table view. We are in table view now, and if you click on the table, it shows the loaded table here, and on the top you can see we have a new option that is enabled, which is table tools. And when you expand the table towards right in the data pane, and if you click any of the column here, the additional option will be enabled. Like here, column tools have been enabled. In table tools, you can create a new table or new column based on DAX measures. And in column tools, you can sort the column, or you can change the format of the column or the data type of the column. You can see here, we can change the data type and we can format the number, whether decimal, currency, percentage, etc. And you can also sort it here. Okay, let's see the model view. It shows the table name and column name in a rectangular box. Whatever table you load, you will see those tables like this. Okay, I'm going back to report view. Next, we will see how to create visualization based on the imported Excel data. Towards right, we have the data pane. In view column header name, we can see a symbol before text. Date header contains calendar symbol and work hours contains sigma symbol. But for staff name, it doesn't have any symbol because it's a text. Let me expand the date table. And once again, we have the date hierarchy here, and let me expand that as well. You can see we have year, quarter, month and day, but this was not available in our draw data. By default, date hierarchy will be updated automatically for every date column. This date hierarchy is very useful because you no need to create a separate year or quarter or month related column. I'll explain about this while creating a chart. Now we are going to create a visuals. For that, first you need to select the visuals. I'm going to select cluster column chart. Post clicking on the visuals, you will see a blank visual will be updated in the report view. In the visualization tab, you can see there is x-axis, y-axis, legend, and etc. All you need to do is just drag and drop the required column from data pane to data fields. For example, first let me drag the date column into x-axis. Next, I'm going to drag work hours into y-axis. You can see a visual has been created now. Let me move it to the center area so it will be clearly visible for us. This visual shows year-wise worked hours. I also wanted to know how many days they have worked. So again, let me drag the work hours into y-axis. Now I'm going to change this sum into count. You need to click on this drop down so that you will see few statistical function. In that, just select count. That's it. A count bar has been added here. The count option, it just count the number of rows instead of sum the values available on each rows. Chart looks clumsy, so let's clean and apply format to make the visuals more attractive. First, you need to ensure you have clicked on the chart. Then towards right in the visualization pane, you have format your visuals. Click on that. Post clicking on that, you will be having two types of menu. One is visuals and another one is general. Visual contains various customizing options. This allow you to change the visual color, enable or disable legends, data label, etc. General, this allow you to change the size, title, background color, etc. Let me proceed with the general tab first. I'm going to change the title so that I'm just clicking on the title. I'm going to update the title here. I have updated the title and changed the font, then applied bold format, then a background color. Finally, center alignment. Moving on to effects. Here, just expand the visual border, just enable it. This will give you a border for your chart. For example, let me turn it off again, and you can see you don't have any border for the chart. So I'm just clicking again and clicking on format your visuals, general, and go to effects, enable the border. You can see a border has been enabled now. Okay, let me apply some other customization. Again, I'm clicking on the chart, clicking on format your visuals, going to general, effects, visual borders. If you want the rounded corner, you can increase this px. You can see the corner has been rounded. Let me click on visuals now. First, x-axis. So I'm going to change the type from continuous to categorical so that it will become so closer. And scrolling towards down, I don't require the title. Title is nothing but, you can see after turning it off, you don't have the year over. I'm just enabling it to showcase that. Once again, I'm just disabling it and scrolling towards down. For y-axis, the same, I'm disabling the title and scrolling down, expanding the grid lines. I don't need this grid lines, hence turning it off. Grid line is nothing but you have the dotted lines on the chart, right? So this will be disabled post turning it off here. And moving on to columns, expand it. Here you can change the color. Before that, you need to select the exact category. So first I'm just going to select sum of work hours. So you can see the color have been enabled here. You can click on that color so that you can change the varieties of color. If you have any code, hexadecimal code, you can just directly enter it over here. I have selected blue color here. I'm selecting the second category. I'm going to change the color. I have this hexadecimal code, so I'm just pasting it. We have updated the color code. Let me modify the legends. For that, you need to click on add data to your visuals, first tab, and in the y-axis you just need to double click on it so that you can update it. I want the number to be displayed without K in y-axis. For that, again I'm going to click on format your visuals, going to y-axis, in expanding values, scrolling down. In the display unit you just need to click on none. That's it. And I also wanted a comma separated values for the number. For that, you need to click on work hours column in the data pane. Just click on it so that you will have a column tools enabled on the top. Just click on comma. That's it. Comma separated value have been updated here. Let me enable the data labels. Scrolling down, you can see a data label. Just enable it, and the data label have been enabled now. In workdays count, it doesn't have comma separated values. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the same comma separated values here. Click on format your visuals once again, expanding data labels, and in the value field just scroll down, and in the display units just select customs and the code 0,0. Suppose entering that, you can see the number have been updated with comma separated values. Now the chart is looking good. Let's create other charts by duplicating this chart. Since we have already applied all required formats in the existing chart, we have reduced the time needed to format other charts. By doing this, you can avoid further time consumption for customization on each tile. Tile is nothing but a rectangular box. So here, whatever that you create a visual, that will be displayed in a rectangular box. So that is named as tile. Let me drag it towards right. Let me copy and paste it once again. Ctrl C and Ctrl V. Now you can see on the top we have few options. First we will go with hierarchy option. If you click on this hierarchy option, it drill down to the next level with top hierarchy. See here, the first level of hierarchy is year and the second one is quarter. So likewise we have 2023 and 2024 quarter wise data. Again, if you click on the same hierarchy, it will go one step down like year, quarter and month. Similarly, if you click once again, it will go like year, quarter, month and date. Okay, so this is very helpful when you want to segregate the data based on hierarchy. If you want to go back one step above, just click on this drill up. So it will go one step up, and likewise you can go further. This option has been enabled because of date hierarchy. Let me click on add data to your visual. So here I don't require quarter, so I'm just removing it. So everything is based on your requirements. If you don't require any fields, you just directly click on close mark so that it gets disappeared. I need to update the title, so Again, I'm clicking on Format Your Visuals, General and Title. So this is month-wise data, right? So I'm going, instead of year, I'm just updating month. You can see the overall report size, which is canvas size, is small. So I want to adjust this size so that I can incorporate additional 2 charts. So just click anywhere outside, go to Format Your Report Page option. In that, expand canvas setting. Here just select custom and enter the height. So I'm entering 1200, and post entering this, just go to view and click on page view and click fit to width so that you can clearly see the chart. Even if you collapse it, it just expand it accordingly. Again, I'm going to copy this chart and paste it below. Now I'm going to change this particular option to showcase day-wise data. So again, I'm just clicking on the hierarchy. So it contains year, month and day. Let me make some adjustments so that we can see the data clearly. Clicking on x-axis and scroll down, and layout, you just expand this particular layout so that you will get a clear picture of the chart. Once again, I'm going to copy paste the same chart. So here I'm going to add the staff name so that we will get staff wise data. Let me click on add data to your visual. So here in the x-axis, the date, instead of date, I need to add the staff name. So I'm removing this date and expanding the date pane and dragging the staff name towards x-axis. So now it is clearly, now we have the data based on staff wise. I need to update title on this particular chart as well as the above chart. Let me update it. Since all chart in same model, let me change the day wise chart to area chart. For that, I'm just clicking on the date wise chart in visualization pane. Just click on Format Your Visuals and you can select the area chart. It automatically converts from cluster to area chart. So here let's make some formatting. For that, click on Formatting and scroll down, click on Lines, click on line type as smooth, and go to x-axis and make the adjustment in the layout. I'm going to apply 20px. Just make an adjustment here. Now we will add slicer. For that, just copy and paste any of the chart so that we don't need to apply the same format again. So just click on the slicer button. That's it. It gets changed to slicer and you can remove the unwanted fields. So I don't require work hours here. I'm removing it. Day, year, month. So all I need is quarter. So let it be there and go to the Format Your Visuals and remove the slicer header, and you can add your own header in the general tab. Just enable it and update your required title here. And make some adjustment. I have added slicers of year, quarter and staff name, and so when you select the year, entire charts gets updated accordingly. You can see I have selected 2023 data has been shown in all the charts. and if I select any quarter, then that particular data will be shown here. And if I select any specific staff, you can see that also have been shown. So everything is interactive. Also, you can select any particular bar. I've selected this bar June 2023, and you can see the same have been automatically highlighted in all the other charts. This is called interactive. So far we are good with the visuals. Only thing is we need to add the title for this dashboard or report. Let me add it. For that you need to click on insert and click on any shape. So first I'm going to click on rectangle shape. Make some adjustment. Let me change the color. I'm going to add one more shape. Going to insert a text box. Just type the title of the dashboard. I have made the adjustment, and towards down you can see we have few blank space. We can adjust it. Just click on the empty area, then click on format your report page, click on canvas setting and just adjust the height. It is done. Now we have all required visualization for reports. This is called Power BI report or Power BI dashboard. Please ensure to save the file. So I'm just clicking on save. Let me suggest a tips. As a beginner, you would not be able to find the exact format or other customization field easily. So this option will help you to find exact menu. Let's see. For that, you need to click on File, then click on Options and Setting, then click on Option. You will get the dialog box like this. In that, click on Preview Feature and enable this on object interaction. Just click and click OK. So it required to restart the Power BI desktop application. So just close the application and reopen it once again. I'm closing this file. I have reopened the dashboard. You can see few changes towards right side. We have few icon, visualization icon, data pane, etc. So earlier we have seen a separate tab. Instead, now it has been updated into an icon. So whenever you require, you just need to click on that particular icon so that it gets expanded, and based on that your entire report view also get adjusted accordingly. If you don't require any option, just click once again so that it gets removed from the tab. Also, you can see in the chart towards right, we have add data and build your visual option. If you click on that, you can directly just change your data fields here, as well as you can change the chart type based on your requirements. You no need to click on the visualization tab and change the visuals. So instead you have this icon on each chart. Another important feature, when you click on the chart, it is selected with the round shape black border. Now just double click on the chart. It will be highlighted with a rectangle box and blue shades border. This feature helps you to find the exact menu in the format visuals. So as a beginner, you can easily identify the exact format. You just need to hover your mouse to the respective area where you require changes. For that, I'm just clicking on the legend. You can see automatically the legend option towards right has been highlighted. Likewise, if I go to y-axis, a y-axis menu will be opened. Likewise, wherever you want, you just click on that particular visual. Those options will be opened towards right. Similarly, you can select the exact area and make changes easily. Great feature, isn't it? If you want to disable the option, you shall unselect the same option that enabled. I hope you all have learned and understood the process of importing data and create visualization in Power BI. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and consider leaving a comment. Your feedback is greatly appreciated, and remember to subscribe for more content like this in the future. Thank you all. Bye.